Mic check. Mic check. Okay. This is Logan Gage, a student at Silicon Studies. This is day 81 of the Nanite project. There's a weird smell in the lab today. Progress has been slow. The machines now successfully adapt to my DNA. They can bond to fresh scar tissue and adapt to the wound. As of last week, correctly identifying and replacing the missing flesh has been a 90% success rate. And I've tried all over my body. I suppose the ultimate test would be cutting off something like my Achilles tendon, but I want to be sure before I test on something actually important. Hopes for this week coming. Getting into the success rate to 100%, of course, and if I could redesign the bioorganic sequencer to be more compact. I've got some ideas for the commercial version, but currently everything depends on the patient's head being intact, and we're going to work around that. The course deadline's getting close. I'm way behind, let's be honest. Gemma's so much further ahead on her project. Well, I'm trying not to stress. It's in a presentable state right now, and it can be so much better. Mic check. This is Logan Gage. Silicon Studies. What day is it? Day 95 or so of the Nanite project. On a dated one 2 weeks ago. So there was an explosion at the lab. The gas leak lit up the. Someone turned on a Bunsen. They say I was lucky to survive. Somehow I got out unscathed. My nanites, they weren't so lucky. I've considered poking through the rubble, but the robotics department is still warded off, but I also don't have any hope the mechanism even survived. While I'm making this log, I'm running a network scan to see if there's even any signal coming from my lab. I don't know what I'm going to do. My professor emailed me, but I haven't even... I can't. I put everything into this project, and I don't want to acknowledge it's gone yet. But time to pull the band-aid off. Okay. Yeah, I got the no nanite signals in Silicon Studies, but there's a large concentration of them here? Wait, there's no way. Gage's log, day 96. It appears that the nanites I thought were destroyed in the fire are responsible for my escape from the explosion. They fused with me, repairing all the damaged tissue. I must have still been wearing the bioorganic sequencer when the explosion happened. I can't tell what was replaced with nanites and what's still organic flesh. So far, anywhere I've tried to cut off has turned out to be nanites, so at the moment, I guess most of my skin was replaced after the initial burn. The nanites were designed to treat burn wounds, of course, but the rate at which they combat the actual fire was remarkable. It's also possible they didn't begin to fuse until after the burn, of course, but no way to be sure. My mind's racing. Gemma tried to visit, but I can't see anyone. If I'm wrong about this, I'm in serious trouble. I'm ordering some parts to put together a new scanner. I should be able to analyze the nanites and discover what percentage of my body the machine's rebuilt. Goals for today: make a few more nanites to replace the ones I damaged when stabbing myself, and finish the blueprints of the scanner. I suppose I could look into finding the footage from the explosion. There's nothing left. The scanner showed that there's no organic material left in my body. It's all nanite replacements. I'm just a machine. I don't know what to think. I was starting to feel good about myself again. I had a date with Gemma lined up, but if every inch of my body was recreated with nanites, I guess Logan Gage died. What does that make me? A hollow recreation? I still feel like him. I want to see Gemma tonight. I'm sad that I lost my research, but they're not my feelings. They're just simulated recreations of what Logan would be feeling. I could see Gemma tonight, but I'd be lying to her about Logan. I'd be pretending to be him. There isn't even anything to bury. No, I can't. Gage's log. I think it's day 100 of the Nanite project. This isn't Gage. This is still the recreation. Things haven't got much better. I think the stress is having a negative effect on my body. I'm starting to decay. Maybe a few days left at this rate. I still haven't seen anyone. Nearly 100 missed calls at this point, but I don't know how to tell any of them. So I'm leaving these logs here. They all document all of Gage's work, real good work done by a promising student that can save lives. And my logs will act as a cautionary tale of how dangerous this technology could be, and hopefully prevent anything else like me from being created. So this is the recreation of Logan Gage, confirming that the original Logan Gage, student of Silicon Studies, son of Sonia and Denver Gage, has passed away. He died in the instant at Silicon Studies on the 17th of April 2066. The nanite technology is salvageable and clearly works, but take this as a word of warning. Do not try to use this technology to repair an entire body. The machines will save the body, no matter the cost.